Hey Cancer, how are you doing? This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website, and you can check out the options there. Also, a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Cancerians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Emperor, Major Arcana 4, Aries. I'll read that as Scorpio. What you are focused on is the Five of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Four of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay. Cancer, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is a bright idea. It is also inquiring or being inquisitive, asking a lot of questions, or somebody could be probing you. In your focus is the Five of Cups, facing some kind of regret or loss, and this could be a loss of commitment, a loss of connection, or you feel something is empty. So there's some kind of like empty promise, keeping a promise. What is this Page of Swords? Because Page of Swords can be somebody who talks a big story and their words and actions don't reflect on what they're doing. So what is this Page of Swords? Or this could be somebody who is nosy, gossiping, something about gossip. I heard it through the grapevine. And the Nine of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And you know, the Nine of Cups is creating your own emotional happiness. This can also be some kind of creative outlet. So you have some kind of great idea and you need an outlet. I'm also getting something about electricity, something about water. This is about crying over spilled milk, crying over yesterday's garbage. But that Nine of Cups is like wishes granted, some kind of good news. Or wanting. This is what you want. You're wishing and dreaming of what you want. Okay, so the Emperor is a father. This can also be hold your vision, expand your vision, or some kind of commitment. This could be law and order. A visionary. I have a vision. And the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Knight of Wands is eager, excitement, creativity, passion. I'm also getting something about attraction. Okay, so what is this Five of Cups? Let's just get another card here. Because you're looking at something that is in the past. Like, can we move forward? Because that's something about flexibility, adaptability, something about rigidity and flexibility. And the Two of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. On one hand, you're looking at something from your past. Like, will I regret opening a new door? So there's something about being at a crossroads. Should you stay on the same path? Will I regret this? Or should I take something new? Because there is something new here being presented to you. Whether that this is a new creation or a new attraction, inspiration. Because King of Wands can be somebody who is a motivator or an inspiration. I'm getting something about marching to the beat of your own drum versus marching to the beat of another person's orders, barking orders. Two of Wands also keys open new doors, but you are focused on a past of what somebody said to you in the past. But Page of Swords can also be something about love bombing. So somebody said something to you and it's almost like you're holding this person accountable of like, will they follow through? In the blocked and challenged position, you have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is needing healing around this blame, shame, regret. So you could be pointing the finger and blaming and shaming someone else, and it's actually holding you back from moving forward, moving on to something new. Or somebody here could also be blaming and shaming you, Page of Swords, for overspending, overindulging. Something about indulgence here. You could have somebody who is a little bit like a bull in a china. What is that? A bull in the china, whatever store, you know, a wrecking ball. Something about wrecking. Because Four Swords is like needing more healing around a past situation. Yeah, and the Nine of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Nine of Swords is sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, and thinking worst case scenario of like, if I go on an outlet on my own, will I regret not taking some kind of situation or commitment of the past? But you know, the Emperor can also be something about rigidity and power and control. So nobody holds power over you unless you allow them to. Nine of Swords is somebody here who definitely has a lot of worry and stress. Or there is something about you having a lot of duties and responsibilities, especially if you are in that Emperor energy, to become your own authority. And to become your own authority, yes, you will have a lot of responsibility. But this Nine of Swords is like thinking worst case scenario of like, if I let this go, like if I let this grudge go, or if I let this situation go, will a new door open for me? Well, you will only know unless you turn around. Like, turn around and see what the Two Cups are. This is like a lack of sleep. Something that wakes you up in the middle of the night. Like, you can't shake it. You can't get this off your chest, or you can't get this past situation. You keep focusing on some kind of past, which is creating more pain. Something about pain. What is this King of Wands? And the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, that's a beautiful energy. You know, this is somebody charming, good looking. Something about charisma or creativity. And this could also be like a supervisor, manager, but there's something here with that King of Cups. This is like a big gray whale. See the big gray whale in the background? There's a gray area. And that gray area is the unknown. It's not going to be black and white. And that's the whole reason why you feel stuck in some kind of past situation. King of Cups is also somebody who is emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. I'm also getting something about pay attention to your intuition. There's something also in the gut. The gut leads to the second brain, if you know what I mean. So like the body keeps the score. So what is your body rejecting right now? Or where do you feel that blame, shame, guilt? Can there be peace? There's something about like healing around a situation from your past, but you're not letting it go because you're still focused on it, but you're missing out. It's like your fear of missing out when you're actually missing out because of what a person promised you in the past or something here. Okay, what is this Page of Swords? Page of Swords can also be somebody, again, love bombing, overindulging, or this is somebody who is triggered. So this is my obnoxious brat in the tarot. This person could also be very emotionally immature on how they communicate. So there's something here that you're not communicating. It's almost like heal the past and go forward with your future. Yeah, and the Two of Swords. So you have some kind of brilliant, great idea, or it is to create your own emotional happiness. Because something here is draining. And that Two of Swords is at a crossroads. One's the truth and one is in the illusion. But this is also, it's not going to be black and white. So the keys open new doors and there's a gray area. But what I'm saying is you're like, what is out there? Well, you won't know until you try. Two of Swords is I'm avoiding and I don't want to look at it, even though I have a great idea, even though I wish and hope to commit or connect to this big love, big heart, big energy. What is this? Emperor and Knight of Wands. You could be focused on a person. This person could also be something of arrogance, cocky, arrogant, leader, authority. Something about becoming your own authority. This is also my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my two-faced lover. So you feel betrayed by something that is small potatoes. But you're making like a mountain out of a molehill or somebody around you. Yeah, and the Six of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Knight of Wands is freedom, flexibility, and adaptability. It's not rigidity and it's not controlling. But this Six of Swords is let go. See how this is like let go of commitment or let go and expand your mind, expand your world. It's also about getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings. So there is something about travel plans, or needing to sprout out, get away from this control or abuse of power. Even if it's family, because the Emperor can also be father, like your upbringing. Some of you got daddy issues here. What is this? Five of Cups and Two of Wands. See, plans not moving forward because there's a lack of communication or commitment. Somebody here is like flaking on a commitment and is being pulled back to a situation. But it's pulling you back into something that is not healed. So you have to go backwards to go forward. Yeah, in the Hierophant. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. And again, rigidity, control, power. This is like a loss of power. Now I'm going back to the energy, or somebody here has lost control, lost power in some kind of dynamic. I'm also getting something about a power struggle in a relationship, because this is when the student is ready. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So this could also have something about government, federal, Notary Republic, any kind of big companies or corporations, a group, club, organization. I want to belong. What is this? Four of Swords and Nine of Swords. Thinking worst case scenario, there's healing around a past situation, because there's two fives there. Fives in the tarot signifies change, but somebody here is like focused on a past commitment. So there's something about a past relationship, a past some kind of situation where you're still like blaming or shaming, or someone's still blaming or shaming and holding this onto you. So it's almost like the relationship can't go forward, or something can't go forward until you go back. Something here is pulling you back first to go forward. Yeah. And the Seven of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Seven of Cups and Nine of Swords together is the analysis paralysis. It is also an energy of I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. But you're not stuck. It's just a mindset. So again, these old patterns, those old outdated beliefs, these old structures need to be dismantled. And there is some kind of rigidity or control, or I need something clear here. It's not going to be clear. It's going to be gray. I'm also getting something about gray rock. If you've ever heard the method of gray rock, you can look it up and Google it. But the Seven of Cups is mixed feelings, mixed emotions, and scattered energy. It means come back into your body. I'm also getting something about procrastination, avoiding, procrastinating, dragging on, dragging out. Seven of Cups is also having a lot of choices and options, but also seeing through the illusion of what is real and what is fake. That Seven of Cups can also be fantasy, limerence. False. Something here, false identity. Or maybe you feel like this is fake, like something here from a past situation is robbing you. And when procrastination is a dream killer, so you've been procrastinating and dragging your feet on this healing, curiosity. You need to be more curious, like ask more questions. Or somebody here is avoiding on creating their own emotional happiness. It means I expect you to make me happy in this relationship. This person, something about communication is stunted in this person's growth. That's why they can't create their own emotional happiness. Okay, so what is this? King of Wands and King of Cups. King of Cups. Somebody who is highly intuitive. This person also might be a healer, a therapist, a counselor. Something about healing and therapy. But this can also be like somebody who just has big love, big heart. This person wears their heart on their sleeve. And the Five of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. It's like a loss of passion, a loss of drive. Something was gaining a lot of momentum of going forth, and then all of a sudden it got pulled back. And then you have the Five of Cups and the Five of Cups. How you feel about this situation is exactly how this other person feels about the situation. Whoever this past person is, until you come to some kind of solution and conclusion to a problem, how can you move forward? How can you move on, right? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is persuasion, somebody charming, good looking, wants to take you on a date, sweep you off your feet, or there's something to do with a Pisces. Knight of Cups can also be somebody who is very creative, very charming, but I'm getting something about turning down a proposal, or maybe a proposal got turned down for you in the past and you haven't got over a situation of this person turning you down. And again, that's that pride and ego. I'm getting something here about a loss of love, a lost love, a long lost love. I'm getting another card here. Healing around fantasy and illusion. You're fantasizing and dreaming of what it is that you want, but you still need to take action towards that outlet. But there's something still that you're still dragging on from your past that is actually missing out. Like you're missing the point, or somebody's missing the point here. 5 of Pentacles, something you're missing. That 5 of Pentacles is also coming from a place of codependency and lack, scarcity. I'm afraid of putting myself out there. I'm afraid to get past this door. You're going to go back to heal something. And this could be something in your roots, your bloodline. Peaceful resolution. So there will be a peaceful resolution. Whatever this thought or looping thought or thinking worst case scenario of, if I let go of this past situation, of this blaming, shaming, and guilting somebody, or somebody could be doing this to you. It's keeping you hostage from something that really wants to come in. It's going to be gray. It means very unknown. Stepping into the unknown is freaking scary, but it is magical. Ask your angels. So there's something about needing to ask the questions. I think you've been asking a lot of questions like, where's love? Where's creation? Why haven't I moved or relocate? Ask your angels. What are you asking your angels about? We'll get a card for why you're, what it is that you need to ask your angels. Ask your angels about what? Choose a new direction. So you do want to choose a new direction. You're ready for it. You want it. You want this big creativity. You want this big chemistry, passion, attraction, lust. This is also attraction, like passion, desire. Peaceful resolution. Something about making peace with your past so you can no longer be a hostage or a victim of your past. A year from now. So there's something about a year from now. You're going to be in a totally different place. You're going to be heading in a totally different direction. But there's something about the world. There's something in the world that is changing. But can you adapt to the change? It's like, yeah, I'm still looking at like the black and the white. So the black is the past. The white is the future. But it's that gray area that's really uncomfortable of like, I need to know everything about the white area so I can get over to the white area. But you won't know until you go because you got to get through the gray. I'm also getting something about gray rocking. I need you to Google it and look it up. Take action. Take action, and a year from now, you'll never regret what you're going to be doing. What zodiac signs is Cancer dealing with, or what zodiac signs should Cancer embody as energy? Aries. Aries is take back control and power now. Embodying Aries energy is, what is me and myself and I going to do about this situation? I'm not going to rely on anyone. I know my worth. I know my value. But this can also be rigidity or somebody around you, control. A Scorpio. Scorpionic energy is death, sex, taxes, and resurrection. It means reinventing yourself. And then you have Cancer. So there could be a Scorpio or an Aries who is in a really powerful position. Or this has something to do with getting out of this change, wanting to change this direction. Can I get letters of who Cancer might be dealing with, or letters on a K, an H, a B, and an E. Okay. So keys open new doors, B, and he. There's a key, a B, and a he, right? Or ah, right? Ah, light bulb moment. Let's get some more of these cards. Bridge, successful outcome to a problem. There's a bridge right here. But how can you bridge the gap to what it is that you want? You just have to take action. And then you have rat, someone working against you behind your back. So who is the rat? Vine, seek out information that will help you. Community. This is also an outlet. Joining a group, class, or organization. I'm also getting something about lost and organized, like something about like the organization. There's an organization and structure that is breaking down, whatever that organization is. And then you have flute, disappointment in a friend or a lover. And then here you are, the chariot, the carriage, a journey either physically or mentally. So there's something about like getting in your chariot, or you need to take action or get an outlet on physical, mental. And then wind chimes, peace and harmony. Yeah. Will there be peaceful resolution? Yes. Peaceful resolution and a peaceful outcome. But there's something about go back first and then go forward, or to get over this projection, like blaming others for your life, or if you're blaming and shaming others for some kind of commitment. This can also be another person. Knight of Wands is eager and excitement and creativity. It is also freedom. Set yourself free from rigidity and control, or whatever this controlling energy is. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you, Cancer. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.